Hi guys, what's up? I'm back with Haunting a Blind Manor Season 1, Episode 5. As you know, last episode got me quite emotional. I think that Owen's monologue kind of hit me the same way Theo's did in Season 1 when, after Nell scared the shit out of her. It's just that his delivery was so good, and I think if you have lost somebody, you can relate to it in some way. And that's what the show does great, is the dialogue, the script, it's so well written. And how they view death and talk about it, it's just unlike any other show I've seen, and it really gets to me. So I appreciate the show for getting me to that point. I'm sorry you had to witness my blubbering, but I really enjoyed the last episode, and I hope this one is as great. It's called The Altar of the Dead, so pretty foreboding. I'm excited. Let's just talk about the last episode for a bit. I did rewatch the last four just to see if I missed anything, and I did notice a lot more ghosts in the background. I definitely saw a soldier figure like twice, so that's interesting. So we got a plague mask doctor and we got a soldier, and I did see another figure. I don't know what it was, what kind of person it was. Also, there's a big moment between Jamie and Danny, and Danny's story is just so freaking tragic, and that also really upset me. I mean, she was coming to terms with who she was and had to break off an engagement to someone she's known her entire life. They got into a fight, and he has a right to be disappointed and angry because he's spent his whole life loving this woman, and then she can't love him back. And then he, walked into traffic, and that's how he died. And her guilt has been haunting her this whole time. I feel like they said it happened a couple years ago, and she does deserve to move on. It's not your fault that he died. It just sucks that happened. And she would have felt guilty even if he didn't die, just for breaking his heart. But the fact that he did die made it a million times worse. So I hope that Jamie can help her move on. I think that her burning the glasses was a big step to moving on and trying to be happy. I really want to ship them, but considering this is a scary, haunting story, I'm worried about going there. It's not as if we haven't lost a lot of LGBT characters, but I do think they're amazing and adorable and great chemistry, great acting. I love it. And also thinking about the ghosts themselves, for sure Miss Jessel and the lady in the lake are different ghosts. But the doll has no face, and we haven't really seen this ghost properly, but it's someone who really scares both the kids. And I'm assuming they're scared for Danny because this ghost was the one that killed Miss Jessel, or something like that. But we'll see. I'm intrigued, and I'm also kind of wondering who this ghost is. We still haven't seen Kate Siegel, who played Theo last season, and then she's like in all of Mike Flanagan's projects, so I'm like, she's gonna be in this season, and I'm wondering if she's gonna be the scary ghost. We shall see. Also, another kind of evil ghost is Peter Quint. He was a manipulative, emotionally abusive man. I do feel like he definitely is a ghost. He's been possessing Miles. He is Miles' ghost, and I believe that Miss Jessel is the one hanging around Flora, but not in a menacing way, more just like advising her. I'm not sure about that yet, but the lady in the lake is definitely a threat to Danny herself. But yeah, I wonder how Peter Quint died. I do worry for also Mrs. Gross. She did threaten him when we saw this flashback of Peter Quint and Miss Jessel. So I wonder how it all went down, and I don't know when we're going to find out, but I'm intrigued. Anyways, let's get started with this episode. Don't make me cry anymore, show. Please don't.
The housekeeper knew, more than most, that deep experience was never peaceful.
Okay, we're focusing on
Because she knew
Mrs. Gross.
this ever since she'd first called Bly home.
They have a good connection, these two.
Isn't it? Any of us could die at any moment. Or we could forget our entire lives, which is like dying. So then, think about it. We can't count on our future either.
Oh, damn.
No past, no future.
Just live in the now, I guess, as best as you can.
It's scary, I know, but Owen, you're young. Like, you have a past, you have a future. Now, I'd argue you can count on both. Poor sweet trunk.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Maybe I'll go back to Paris.
Don't leave her. I'm pretty sure she can't leave.
I mean, couldn't you?
Okay.
Oh, she's emotional.
And you know, you could do.
It's not that laughable.
Say it with me. Hannah Gross in Paris.
What would I do in Paris?
Eat croissants and drink good wine. And
Yeah.
live, Hannah. Live.
If she's actually dead, this is so tragic.
Do whatever the hell occurs to us in the bloody moment.
So sorry to interrupt, but I'm turning into a pumpkin. Come on, Owen. Time to go home.
Oh gosh.
Alright, well, it's about that time.
I like focusing on them before they were interrupted and what they're talking about. I'm just worried how the story will unfold. I feel bad for Owen already. I'm like, it's gonna get worse for you, bro.
Alcohol you later.
God, even for you.
Me, Hannah.
Ooh,
Owen Sharma. It's so nice to meet you.
first time to meet.
So, if you take someone with dementia, for instance, and their consciousness is wearing away every day, right? You see underneath it, and I'm learning a lot about being alive.
It's an amazing way to look at it.
Sorry, were you
She's taken aback by him. He's such a great guy. Oh shit. She's having memory issues. No wonder she's so spaced out all the time. She literally doesn't know when or where she is sometimes. Intriguing.
You'll bring those in directly, will you?
Immediately.
There's some tension between them for sure. Wow. This is trippy, man. Hannah? That is agonizing. That kind of scream of agony, man. Whew. A bit of tears.
Sorry, Mum. Apparently he is. Apparently he's just fine. Somehow, him and whoever she is, they're just fine. Oh my.
Huh.
Oh my.
Her husband left her?
What do you want?
I don't like that he's close to the ladder. Like, seriously, bro, that's so dangerous.
Miles, you stop that this instant. That is not funny, mate. Don't ever do that again, do you hear me?
So
Or I will
dangerous.
beat the living shite out of you. No bullshit. I will fucking end you.
Okay, Jim.
Try me.
He's,
Look at you all flushed.
he isn't even
You're
phased.
pretty when you blush.
Miles.
He's possessed again. Oh, girl, what is going on? Woo!
Any of us could die at
She is
any
dead for
moment,
sure.
or we could forget our entire
That's
lives,
kinda
which
like
is like
the
dying.
Neck
So then-
snap.
Think about it. Our moments are supposed to be like
Chapters. Marcus?
oh, that's not it, is it? Like
Confetti. Wow. She's traveling through different memories. Didn't like him touching her. It's a similar thing to how in Hill House, for ghosts at least, life isn't linear. Time isn't linear. Like, And I like that they're keeping that kind of concept, it seems, in this.
And then come back and try and act like everything is normal. That's not going to fly with me. You talk to me like rubbish and I haven't heard from you in days. Don't tell me what to do.
I just don't understand why you're so upset.
The last time I saw you, you were
guy's
banging on about me
so
having
dirty.
batter in my mouth.
He probably doesn't like that she's snooping. I don't like it one bit, man.
Honestly, Hannah.
Looking for things to steal, are we?
Hannah, you scared me. But I'm not. And what am I up to? No, you're taking things that aren't yours.
Yeah. She's a tough woman, because he's a bit bigger than her. Could easily hurt her. I would have, called Henry
You know,
before threatening.
it's a mistake. Leaving honest people like us in his wake.
Honest, I'll have the necklace, please. This is my home, Peter Quint. You'll leave long before I do.
But Henry doesn't even come by and talk to you anymore. Who has more pull with Henry? She definitely would with the Wingraves' parents. But they're gone. Okay. I didn't mention a well, right? Because I did like the well that she was looking into. The first scene we saw her in. Oh. Hey, what's up?
I'm looking at this as an opportunity to hone my skills. In Paris, I was a sous chef, which means they only let you chop vegetables.
Okay, now we're back here.
Here, I'll be putting together everything myself.
Haven't we already done this?
She's changing the conversation, or is this actually happening?
Yes. But we have to do it again.
I have to do it again.
I?
You tell me.
What?
It's okay. Here, I'll be putting everything together myself.
We have to.
It'll be a great learning experience.
Can't change the past.
He is. He's a good boy and he would never do anything to
Hurt you?
Hurt.
Is that what you were going to say?
That's what he dreamt about hurting her, but I feel like either he was possessed or he saw what Peter saw in a dream or something when Peter did hurt her.
But you admitted he hasn't exactly been himself since his parents died.
No, that's not what I meant.
She's trying to figure out
What do you think you're doing?
what?
Hey.
Gotta rewind. I was gonna say something, not a
Is that
good
what you were going
time.
to say?
What do you think you're
That
doing?
was pretty creepy, man.
What on earth has gotten into
The
you?
lighter.
Honest.
Take the lighter. It's like
Miles.
part of Peter. It's like a symbol, like the glasses were with Danny.
Oh, I lit it for you. I hope you don't mind.
Lit it for you,
Who's
cause
it
she
for?
dead.
Well, that's the spirit. Moving on and moving up. That's for Sam. He may not be dead, but nobody's perfect, are they?
Oh wow.
But Sam.
Well, we light that candle for him, don't we?
This is weird.
Because Sam is gone.
Because Sam is gone.
She's trying to remember where she is right now.
And he'll be back. He will.
He won't.
He will be back.
It's funny. Marriage is like religion in a way. You are told to have blind faith in God even though you can't see him. And you're told to have blind faith in your husband even if you hardly ever see him. But is that realistic? They both have their limits in that
Interesting,
regard.
because she is a religious person.
What's the alternative?
That you are smart enough and capable enough and tells you so. Or you hold on to them and you don't let go.
Not if they're manipulating and abusive.
Even if they're rough around the edges. Even if they're not perfect.
He scares the shit out of me.
He's very
You
scary.
don't know him, Hannah, you don't. He scares me too. But
but in the best way.
How is
Being
someone
with him
scaring
might be
you
scary at times, but
a good thing?
it's also exciting and fun, and for the first time
Look,
in my
there's
life,
your butterfly
that little
hairpin.
voice in my head saying I'm not good enough has disappeared.
It's gonna change. Fuck, man. The lighter. Miles possessed.
I picked it up and look at it. It was a leg. Bloody mouse leg. Poor mouse was a few feet away, chewed its own leg off to escape the trap.
Oh, disgusting.
Poor thing bled to death.
Jeez.
That man is a glue trap.
Oh, great.
And when Rebecca realises that she won't come out whole,
The imagery.
she'll think she's okay. Till she realises she's stuck.
She's a good actress.
Thought about what that must feel like. That glue setting in before we really know it. That bottomless, icy terror. Realizing that we may be stuck forever.
I feel like she's
Does a mouse know when it's already over?
stuck. She's stuck.
Do we realize when we're in the glue? Or when the water around us is boiling? Or do we sit there, saying this will be okay? I'm okay. Denial!
Denial? Fuck, man. Whenever he screams.
God, that's what this is.
Until I found you.
What's going on?
I stole money, let's run away.
Something big. Something big for both of us. You'd be ready to go.
They're gonna run away
And
together.
don't tell anyone. Anyone. You understand?
Out of here. Things that we're gonna
Like, how is she listening in on this? She can't just be standing there where they would obviously notice her. So how does she know about this conversation? Yeah, doesn't see her.
This is one of my favorites.
They're both going through memories. This is her memories.
In Flora's dollhouse, well, something strange.
I'm sure it's fine. Going back to bed, both of you.
And that's literally the lady in the lake kills freaking everybody. Other than Mrs. Gross, I'm pretty sure Miles, or possessed Miles, did it.
I thought I said go back to bed.
Haha, it was her. It was this fucking lady. Damn, she's strong. She's the one with the footprints. Damn, yo. The actual fuck. Who is this?
I thought I said go back to bed.
He's a ghost. Yeah. He is full on ghost mode right now.
The others, they say, stay away from her.
The others?
What others?
They're the ghosts, bro. Oh, is he gonna see them? No joke. Oh gosh. We're gonna see them.
She's coming back.
From his Jessel? Oh yeah, with his body. Never mind. I'm wondering if this is the mom. We've seen her for the first time in this episode. She has long dark hair. He was stealing from her. And something she said to Mrs. Gross was interesting. I don't know.
Stop! Stop,
You're
let
so
me go.
dead, bro. You can't do nothing. Oh, damn.
Let me
The
go!
stairs
Let
to
me
the
go!
You bitch!
first
Let
possession.
me go!
How did he give permission to that? I mean, young kids can easily be possessed because they're so innocent. Damn it. He actually possessed him by touching him. That's so interesting. Wow. And literally, Mrs. Gross is seeing all of this. Wow. She is pretty terrifying, I gotta say. Why did they make her faceless? She comes back up.
I'm looking at this as an
Wow.
opportunity to hone my skills.
Okay.
Yes, apparently we're doing this again.
Why?
Why?
You tell me.
You need to realize
I mean,
something?
this is all you.
I'm having the strangest of dreams.
Are you?
Yes, I am, but
I don't know how to wake
they're
up.
so strange. I think somebody else's dream.
To sleep. To sleep, her chance to dream. Aye. There's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil.
Shakespeare? Yeah, they made another Shakespeare quote, and I remember in season 1 when it was like the parents thing they said together, journeys end in lovers meeting, something like that. Yeah, journeys end in lovers meeting. And I have read Hamlet like 5 years ago, but it just sounds. I've read so much Shakespeare that like clicked to me. That's amazing.
I don't know, actually.
Is she trying to piece together who it is?
A woman.
Because he looked like
A woman in bed with
interested.
Oh my. Needs to cock a little longer, I think.
A little longer. She's trying to piece together something.
One more time.
One more time.
You.
Yeah, actually getting this kid to smoke, that's so shitty.
Peter Quint!
But goddamn well.
Step away from
Did
that
I
boy.
call
Do
it?
you hear me?
Did I call it?
The police have been looking.
Did I
They're
call
looking for you. And when they find out that you're back,
And you don't know when.
To leave well enough alone.
Damn.
For fuck's sake, woman!
He's gonna
Why
push him.
can't you just leave well enough alone? To be dragged off this fucking property!
Oh,
Away from this god awful
kid is a good actor.
But I can't. It's such a shame that you had to go and follow us. It was going so well. On, Brianna!
And the last thing she sees is a crack. Oh, her neck cracked. Oh, probably. Ah, goddamn. Ah, fuck. Shit. Is her body still goddamn there?
Mrs. Grace, what's happening?
This is episode 1.
Mrs. Grace, I'm having the strangest dream.
Did she die right before? She died right before Danny came. Like, literally. He was having the strangest dream because he was just possessed. He had just killed her. Peter left. And the same with how Peter died. He came back not knowing what happened. And now she's piecing it together herself.
It is even prettier than I imagined.
That's why she was so stressed out.
Hi, Miles. It's nice to meet you. So pleased to meet you, my lady. Oh,
Hey, but God! Danny, you got a Swedish flag on your bag. I saw that, girl. I
the
saw that. Hey, represent.
Oh. Well, aren't you the gentleman? And this must be Mrs. Gross.
Shit, she was looking at her own body.
Oh.
But everyone's able to see her. I get why the kids can see her. They could see Peter Quint. But she couldn't see Peter Quint before she died. She only saw Miles, and then he possessed him.
good. I guess so. Wonderful, but only service a fine young man. It's a good sort.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's find our way inside. I'm sure Mrs. Clayton is eager to see the house.
Yes.
And he sees something new.
Now, how
He
would you
wants to fuck up.
We can't count on the past. It's kind of what dementia is, isn't it?
I don't know what she whispered to him.
I suppose I learned a lot in this. Or maybe not.
That's the biggest thing. Paris. Say it with me. Hannah Gross. In
It
Paris.
was so goddamn tragic.
Paris.
She deserved better, man.
And live, Hannah. Live. Do whatever the hell occurs to us in the bloody moment. You and me. While we still can.
She can't.
Yes,
She can't.
yes, Owen,
She says yes.
I will go to Paris with you.
can't though.
Yes. Yes.
Shit, you didn't say that.
I'll call you later.
No, wait.
She can't change the
No,
narrative.
I know the road. It's fine.
Oh,
Wait. Please.
It's all good.
oh, god damn it, guys. The wait please thing, like, you can't change the past.
Owen! Wait! Wait! Wait!
It's the most tragic character story I've seen. Well, not the most tragic, but like, it's up there with Nell.
Chris. The year is 1987. You were at Bly. Miles is 10. Floor is 8.
Can he kill you?
You had a curse. The year is 1987. You're at Bly. Miles is 10. Floor is
Trying
8.
to remember everything.
You had a curse.
She's trying to remember herself.
You had a curse.
Hannah. Well, she was dead. I knew as much. Did I want to be right? Nope. But it was quite obvious the more you looked at it, and I think if I hadn't rewatched it, I wouldn't have remembered she was by the well. So I'm happy I did rewatch it so I could mentally prepare myself, but I still ended up crying a bit. I think the acting, just the layout of this episode was so interesting. It's not very common. I don't see shows do this a lot, where they risk so much confusion by jumping back and forth and going everywhere and repeating the same scene, which was when Owen was being interviewed for the job, and repeating that like several times. It's like you can easily throw off a watcher. But if you're paying attention, and you have seen season 1 where like Nell was really spaced out in the last episode, she was going through time, and then she repeated herself in a way where we knew what she was talking about before. And for Ghost, time isn't linear, and I like how they kept that theme, and she used that to figure out who she is, to remember who she is, because I guess as a ghost, it is hard. And the only thing I couldn't piece together was why she kept seeing a crack, but at the beginning of this episode, when it was like a brick from the well, I remember the color of the well, and I was like, that's the well, she is at the bottom of the well. What I didn't know was that literally, I'm pretty sure it's the moment she died, and that's right when Danny came to Bly. She's literally looking at her dead body. Miles is like in a dream because he was possessed, and Danny comes. That's why they're both acting so weird. It's just so well done, the show, man. It's so tragic though. I feel so sad for all these characters. I can't even tell you how sad I am for each one of these characters. We don't know much about Jamie. We're gonna focus on her soon too, because we know Owen's story, tragic. We know Danny's story, tragic, and now we know Mrs. Gross. That's probably the most tragic out of all of them, I'd say, because she's dead, right? And she seems to be struggling with remembering who she is, remembering what happened to her. Somehow she was able to enter a memory that wasn't hers, though, which is unusual. Like, she met the ghost of Miss Jessel, and I guess these ghosts are reliving memories because they feel like it. They were reliving good memories. That's why it makes sense she kept seeing that memory with Owen when she first meets him, because they have a really strong connection, and I bet that moment was great for her in her life. It was a big deal because they have a great relationship. I don't know if they've ever been intimate, but they definitely have something for each other, I feel. He wants to take her to Paris, and he relies on her so much for what he's going through as well. Like, she's his emotional support. But yeah, it is interesting how she was able to enter Miss Jessel's memory, and through that was able to see what happened to Peter Quint. So that was his memory. And she's able to follow to see where his body ended up, when nobody ever found him, why everybody thought he skipped town. But she still doesn't know who the lady in the lake is. Who is this mysterious ghost who killing everybody? I'm pretty sure if Miss Jessel didn't kill herself like everybody assumed, it's probably the lady in the lake who drowned her. That's why the kids are trying to protect Danny. Considering that right before he died, Peter stole that really old necklace, very valuable necklace. I'm wondering if it's the mom, but the kids repeatedly said that the parents couldn't come back, only the bad ones come back. So I'm wondering if it's someone else related to Bly Manor or something. We shall see. I'm intrigued. They made her faceless to keep us guessing, I think, and keep us wondering as to who this menacing ghost is. She killed Peter, no problem. And Miles is easily possessed. It's interesting. I guess it's because they have that connection with the lighter. He gave the lighter that his dad gave him to Miles, and Miles looks up to him as the kind of father figure. So it makes sense how he's so easily able to possess him. And yeah, it's terrible that he has dreams about what his body did, what his physical body did. Miles didn't hurt her. He's a good kid, but it was his possessed body that did hurt her, and he doesn't deserve this. I wonder how they can expel Peter from him so he can't do that. I guess get rid of the lighter. I don't know, like, it's like a symbol of him. It's something given to him, and it haunts people, these objects. The glasses haunted Danny. But then again, he is stuck at Bly because he did die there, and I'm assuming all these other friends that the kids have died there as well. I want to see these other figures in the house for sure. Anyways, great episode. Mrs. Gross deserves better. She's a brilliant actress. I just want to mention that when she was trying to change the narrative, trying to give Owen hope, trying to go to Paris, live her life after she knows she's dead, and then realizing that you can't change that, you can't change the past, but still desperately trying to cling on to that by running after him and wanting him to stop. That was absolutely tragic. That's what got to me a lot. Anyways, didn't even turn up talking about it. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I won't cry. Bye.